Hey guys, it's your girl Dr. Latrice. It has been a minute, but I have another story for you, and I've got something to share with somebody today. Listen, so I was at the nail salon, the nail spa, a few weeks ago, and I was leaving the salon, and I was talking to my nail technician, amazing young lady. And we walked outside, and there were two cars parked outside besides mine and hers. And I said, "Oh, I thought about getting one of those." And she looked at me and she said, "But that's not what you want." So she said, why are you thinking about getting that when what you really want is what we talked about before?" So I looked at her and I said, "Well, I considered all the options. I considered, the price. I considered this. I considered that." She said, "And so that's not what you want." She said, "Don't talk yourself out of what you want." That's what I really came to tell somebody. Stop talking yourself out of what you want. And then she began to say, "You can afford it. You position yourself to be able to not only get it, but keep it." She said, "You've established yourself. You've done the work. Why not get what you want? As long as it's not outside of what God says for you, then why are you talking yourself out of what you can have? Why are you talking yourself out of what you literally positioned yourself to be able to have access to?" And so I wanted to stop in today to just say to somebody, stop talking yourself out of your God yeses. Stop talking yourself out of things that you've worked for, you've labored for, and that God has given you a okay to have and okay to do. It's time out for talking ourselves or walking back away from things that look too big for us or too much for us, or maybe we're intimidated by it, or maybe we feel like other people can have that. Why can't you? Other people can do that. Why can't you? We've got to stop talking ourselves out of what God has given us a yes for and start believing and start moving and start accessing and obtaining the very things that God has laid before us. Some of us are literally standing right before the very thing that we absolutely want, and God has absolutely said yes. And we're still finding reasons. We're still making excuses. We're still believing for everybody else. We're still pushing everybody else. But when it comes to us, we find a reason. We find an excuse. There's something that we will say, "Well, this is why I should wait," or "This is why I should not have it," or "Maybe I'll get this." And so the other thing that we talked about that day was, she said, "Don't settle." Why would you settle when you can actually have what you want? Lord have mercy, I know that's for somebody. Listen, why would you settle when you can actually have what you want? Don't settle. Stop talking yourself out of it. If anything, talk yourself into it. If anything, say about yourself what God is saying about you. Speak in agreement with what God has said you can have. Because listen, if you do not go and get it, you won't have it. A lot of us are waiting for God to just drop something in our hands. We're waiting for Him to just, it's going to miraculously appear. And God is literally saying, "Hey, I've done the work. You've done the work. I've done the work for you on your behalf. I've moved some things out of the way. I've repositioned some things, some people, some places. All you have to do is go get it." You may have to do the work to go get. See, going to get it is a part of the work. Going to get it, going to do it is a part of our faith work. The Bible declares that faith without works is dead. And so every day I'm helping leaders to lead better. Every day I'm helping people to navigate their destiny journey. Just about every day I'm telling people, don't settle, walk in your grace, get in your lane, flow in your anointing. I'm saying all of these things to other people. And it took this conversation for God to say to me, "But why are you going to settle? Why are you talking yourself out of it?" And so that's my message today for somebody. Don't settle and don't talk yourself out of it. If you have a yes from God, then yes is your answer. If you have a yes right now from God, then yes right now is the time. Stop talking yourself out of it and don't settle. Settling will not glorify God. Did you hear that? Settling will not glorify God. And settling is only going to aggravate you more, because you're still going to want the very thing that you decided not to get. It's in your hands. It's at your fingertips. Don't settle anymore. Go and get it. This is your girl, Dr. Latrice. I hope that this blessed somebody. Do me a favor, share this, and make sure you follow me at my YouTube channel, Dr. Latrice Williams. God bless.